So hey guys, I am Sid and today I am at the Bajaj Wakharewadi. So today I am going to make a video on newly launched Bajaj Pulsar N160. So let's start the actual video. So now let's start the actual video of the Bajaj Pulsar N160. So this is how the Bajaj Pulsar N160 looks like. It's apparently the look of this bike is quite similar to the N250. Now apart from the engine. So first I will look at the key. This is the key of this Bajaj. Let me show. This is the key of this bike. So let's put it at the front. Now you get the same LED headlamp cluster as like the N250 at the front with the telescopic suspension. Here you have the number plate area. This is the red color. Also you get this 300 of the disc brake with a single channel ABS. Now this bike is a single channel ABS and the bike right there is a dual channel ABS. So this is the first bike in the segment which offers dual channel ABS in 160 segment. So this is one plus point of this bike. Now coming over the instrument console, you have the semi-digital instrument console that is carried forward from the N250, which shows you the RPM meter, which is in analog, and the speedometer, which is in digital, as well as the gear position indicator, your fuel tank, also time, odometer, and you can change or set the settings through these two buttons, that is mode and the setting. So these are the things. The light of the functions is quite bright, so it will give you good it will show you good brightness at the daylight as well. Now coming over here, these are the switches of this bike, which is quite good in quality. So here this is the high beam low beam switch. Here you have the passing light switch, so you see the light. So this is the high beam of this bike, you can see. Okay, now coming over here, this is the indicator. Now you get the halogen indicator setup, not the LED ones. This is the horn. Now let's check out the horn. So you get this normal raised handlebar because it is a naked sport. Coming over here on the right hand side, this is the engine kill switch, and here you have the ignition switch. So these are the things. You also have this ORVMs, which is quite in style, which really goes with the styling of this bike. Here, now coming over here, you have the 14 liters of the fuel tank capacity with the big tank shrouds, which extends up to the forks and which looks very bold and muscular. You have the Pulsar badging. Another one good feature if you are thinking that buying this bike and if you want to go for a tour, then don't worry, you do have one USB charging socket. So that's another one good thing to have on offer. Now coming down, now this bike is made on newly 160 chassis, and also you have the new 160cc engine, which produces about around 16 PS of power and 14.5 Newton meter of torque at 6700 RPM, mated at 5-speed manual gearbox. So these are the things. Now here you have the dual split seat, so with the Pulsar embossing, which have the good amount of the cushioning. So we'll come to know more about the comfort when you ride this bike on cities. Also when the seat part is extended so that your thighs would get a good comfort, and you will get a good hold on your bike, which will help you while doing the cutting or the maneuvering in the street bumper to bumper traffic. Here you have the N160 badging. Coming at the rear, you have the 230 of the disc brake. Now this is a single channel ABS. That bike is a dual channel ABS. Now let's straight move towards the rear. So here you have this typical Pulsar style tail lamps, which are LED right now, and this is the halogen indicators, not the headlamps. This is the number plate area. Here you have the sari guard, which is mandatory for the bike, and these are the foot pegs for the rear and for the front passenger or the rider, you can see. So these are the things of this bike. I hope hear the sounding of this bike, which is a main good factor because this bike comes with the underbelly exhaust, the same like the N250. Now let's hear this robust sound. This bike really gives you good sounding and good thrust while if you are going for the good ride. So hey guys, this was all about the Bajaj Pulsar N160. This bike is available at the price of 1,60,000 showroom. So basically the on-road price will be around 1,52,000 for the non-ABS, and for the dual channel it is about 1,58,000. And this bike is also available in 4 colors, that is red, grey, black and blue. So the same blue color that you will get in F250, and this bike is quite similar in looks to the F250. Only the change in the main change is the engine. And if you really want to buy a first bike which you want with a good amount of the power and which will offer you good mileage, then do go buy this bike. And I hope you enjoy this video. And if you are looking, if you want to buy any of the Bajaj or the KTM bikes, and also Husqvarna bikes, then do visit the Sai Service Bajaj at the Wakadewadi, and also they have many more branches in Pune itself. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please do hit the like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, don't forget to press the notification so that you won't miss a single upload. Till then, I suggest you take it seriously. Next one.